Of Chris Mercer with a great start. This time it's the 13 of Mercer with the lead. Manly Lamar right there in second. Up the track goes the 007 of James Bond. Man on the move. Keep an eye on that 37 of Anthony Asher as he makes his way to the front. How about the 1R? Cade Richard holding steady right there in that number 4 spot. Up to third, the 77 of Kip Bailey as we got him all kinds of congested back toward the back.
5 wide coming through turn 3 and 4. Up front now, driving car number 13. Can Chris Mercer win it here tonight? Manly Lamar runs second. How about Kip Bailey? And how about the young sensation, that 1R, Cade Richards?
Everybody's still chasing car number 13 as around goes car number 4M of Manly Lamar. He goes down into the infield, keeps his foot in it. He's out of harm's way. We're going to stay green flag racing. If he brings it back out onto the racing surface, as our leader goes through turns number 1 and 2, going to be dealing with the lap traffic of the 4M of Manly Lamar. It's Mercer with the lead, Bailey in second.
Chris Mercer got that car out front. He is rookie year for this guy. You'd never know he was a rookie. Been mentored by Randy Ainsworth as he is dealing with the lap car of Manly Lamar. Way up the racetrack, going to dive it to the inside. What a job by Mercer in that car number 13.
It's the 13 of Mercer with the lead, trying to put the 4M of Manly Lamar one lap down. Lamar up on the high side. Mercer with a good run right in the center of the track. Up to second, the 77 of the Night Rider, Kip Bailey. Then comes the 1R Subway on the side of Cade Richards, but he's got company. 12X Matthew Lightning Lance right there in that number 3 spot as the yellow flag comes out onto the racing surface. 73, I believe.
37
actually of Anthony Asher facing the wrong way in a one-way in turns number 3 and 4. Mercer leading the way. Great Delaware double file restart. This is 77 of Kip Bailey kind of jumping around a little bit as he's getting it all settled back in. It's the 13 of Mercer, 77 of Bailey, 12X of Lance with the 1R of Cade Richards up on the high side of him.
Cade Richard, he is up on that high line. Kip Bailey slow that time through turn number 3 and 4. That's allowing Matthew Lance to come back. The battle is between the 1R and the 12X.
Oh, hard contact up onto the wall between the 37 of Anthony Asher and that 221 of Logan Headley. It looked like Asher was a little cross-threaded coming out of 4. Nowhere for the 221 of Headley to go. Contact as Headley goes up onto the wall right down the front.
As we go green.
It's a great start by the 13 of Mercer right behind him. 77 of Bailey. 1R of Cade Richards. 12X of Matthew Lightning Lance. Lance going down to the inside of the 1R of Cade Richards. Richards up on the high side, maintaining momentum. Getting a good run down the back straightaway. Staying on the high side of the 12X of Lightning Lance.
Just what Lance needed was that inside starting position as he will take over that 3rd spot. But here comes Cade Richards. Had to get on the brakes. That's going to open the door for Morant as Morant will look on the inside of Richard as Richards will hold on to that 4th spot down the back straightaway.
It's all car number 13 of Chris Mercer out front. 77 Night Rider himself, Kip Bailey right there in that number 2 spot. Up to 3 comes the 12X of Matthew Lightning Lance, 1R of Cade Richards, and now the 75X of Dandy Randy Smith cracking into that top 5.
He is going to have his hands full trying to get by Richards as he is making his way to the front. That is Randy Smith and that 75X starting the back of the pack, moving to the front, but everybody chasing Chris Mercer in that car number 13.
It's the 13 of Chris Mercer right in the middle of the track, followed by the 77 of Kip Bailey. 12X Matthew Lightning Lance holding steady right there in the number 3 spot. How about the run by the 1R of Cade Richards holding tight right there in 4th, but he's got company down to his inside. Now a little slide job in front of him, the 75X. Dandy Randy Smith up to 4th, moving Richards back to 5th.
Smith making that work as he will settle in that 4th spot. Battle now is for that 2nd, 3rd spot. Looks like Matthew Lance going to be cutting the inside as the white flag comes out one more time around for the 13 of Chris Mercer. As he goes down the back straightaway, Mercer going to lead him as we go into turn number 3. He has got about a 4, 5, 6 car length lead on the 77 of Bailey. Here comes Matthew Lance. Let's give him a big round of applause. Picking up that checkered flag, driving car number 13, Chris Mercer. 2nd place, car number 77 of Kip Bailey. 3rd, 12X of Matthew Lance. 4th, 75X of Randy Smith. And the 1R of Cade Richards. Great racing action here in the E-Modified division as we wrap.
One of the biggest things tonight was track position. We had good track position all night, and that's what got us to victory lane tonight. The crew that I have with this car is unbelievable. I got Randy Ainsworth and my dad, and all the sponsors on that car. We got Harris Lawn Landscape, Fusion Graphics, Prime Racing, Fastlane Racing Engines, McLaughlin Fabrication. Got about all I think I got all of them.
That's about all of them. Let's give him another big round of applause. Your feature winner here at US 36 Raceway, it's car number 13 of Chris Mercer.
Door to door, wheel to wheel. Carson Mason on the gas. Also car number 15 as they come down the front straightaway. Good start for car number 15 of Atkins as he will lead them down the back straightaway.
It's Atkins on the high side, Mason on the low side. Right behind them, you got car number 29 of Cody King and the 91 of CJ Turner. Side-by-side action off of turn number 4. Still side-by-side. It's going to be the 15 of Atkins leading away as contact coming off 4. Everybody seems to be getting around it, and we stay green flag racing.
CJ Turner took the wall down the front straightaway as we had one, I think, over the bank, not sure. 25R is off pace as he is very slow on the racetrack. That is Jeffrey Rainey. Pulled it into the infield. Get on off the track.
It's Atkins still with the lead as the 25R Rainey not far enough out of harm's way. Going to throw the green flag. Going to throw the yellow flag, rather, as car number 25R, Jeffrey Rainey, not far enough out of harm's way.
Size 91 bumper.
He will start them coming down the front straightaway. Good start by Atkins as he will lead them into turn number 1.
It's Atkins with the lead right there, side by side in second and third. You have the 29 of Cody King and the 20X of Masoner on the inside. Up to fourth, car number 5, Kyle Rowland. Then you got the old Mudcat, Cletus Murray, and the 21M on his inside, 84 of Darren McRae. Everybody chasing the 15 of Atkins.
Good move by the 29 as he used that high line perfection. Cody King will settle in that second spot, keeping that car on the top side. Atkins more the middle of the racetrack. Great racing action, pure stock style.
It's all the 15. Has something amiss with the 29 of Cody King. A lot of sparks coming out from the underside of the 29 of the King Dinger. Car number 29 of Cody King. A lot of sparks coming through the corners as contact with the leaders off of turn number 2. Atkins and King both save it as something amiss. He's going straight up the track, over the bank, gets it woed down before any major damage.
Whatever it was, finally let go. Again, it's a problem for car number 29 of Cody King. He was your second place car. He and Atkins battling.
We're from there till about right there as the green flag drops. A little bit slow to the start as the 15 of Atkins as the 21M of Murray gets a good run down on the inside, but storming back on the high side, car number 5 of Kyle Rowland. It's Rowland and Murray side by side for that number 2 and 3 spot. Murray has it going down the back straightaway.
Atkins out front all by himself as here comes Murray as he is going to be leaning on that fender. Little contact as they come down the front straightaway. Here comes Rowland back on the inside of Murray, and here comes Darren McRae. Great racing action, pure stock style.
Atkins on the high side. Murray going to try to split the difference. 3 wide racing out of 2. On the inside, car number 5 of Kyle Rowland as Murray again going to throw it down on the inside. Contact between him and Atkins. Rowland involved as well. Kyle Rowland going to kind of cut through the infield as we stay green flag. It's the 21M of Murray.
Well, that was a mess. Everybody survived.
15 of Atkins. 8S of Pugh was the beneficiary as he's all the way up to that number 3 spot. 84 of McRae as Kyle Rowland trying to come back to the front. Your leader is the 21M of Cletus Murray.
Here comes Atkins back on the inside. He will not go quietly as Murray out front. Here comes Atkins in that second spot. Third place still, that 8S of Caleb Pugh. What a run by him here tonight.
So it's all the 21M of Cletus Murray with the lead. Off pace, it seems, the 13 as I think he's going to try to take it down to the infield. It's all 21M of Cletus Murray with the lead. 15 of Atkins, 8S of Pugh, 84 of McRae, 5 of Rowland rounding out your top 5 as the 13 still slow up on the high side. He's going to be lap traffic here in just a second as the 21M Cletus Murray, it looks like the 13 is going to take it off the track. 21M of Cletus Murray, your leader. 15 of Atkins, 8S of Pugh, 84 of McRae, and the 5 of Rowland rounding out your top 5.
Green on the racetrack as Murray's still going to lead them through turn number 3, coming off 4. Atkins runs a solid second. How about Caleb Pugh? Old Peppy himself running in that third spot as he is going to be looking for more down the front straightaway as the white flag in the air one more time around. As they come down the back straightaway, Cletus Murray going to lead them. Pugh is in that third spot. Darren McRae, him and Rowland going to be battling side by side as they go into turn number 3. Give him a big round of applause. We got a battle for the lead coming down the straightaway. Cletus Murray will pick up the pure stock win. Second spot, Justin Atkins, good run for him in car number 15. Third place, 8S of Caleb Pugh. Fourth place, 84 of Darren McRae. And fifth place goes to Car number 20 of Carson Masoner.